who's the mom of, is it Devin or Kevin?
Devin.
Devin, okay. Wanted to make sure we got that right. Good morning, Karen. How are you?
I am well here in Pine Bluff.
What's the mood like out there in Pine Bluff, Arkansas?
Boys are excited. They're here for a reason, and they're focused, and they've been in the van for about 20 minutes waiting to leave for the field with the doors open and with the air conditioning on, and they don't want to get out. They just want to sit. They're ready to go.
Are they waiting for us to get done with our show?
No, they were waiting for the driver to come drive them.
We're not holding you up, are we?
No, not at all.
Now, what's this whole past couple weeks been like for you as a mom? Your son's involved with this all-star team and really making a great run through the whole summertime. It had to be a pretty exciting summer for you and your family.
We were planning, hopefully, to do this for a couple years. The boys we know there's districts, there's states, there's regionals, there's World Series. This has always been a goal, especially for my son.
Mm-hmm.
And we hoped last year to get this far, and we didn't. So these kids were focused. Most of the kids on this team are the same players from last year, and that was their goal. They wanted to go to the World Series, and they're here, and now they want to win. It's not about the fanfare and banquets and sitting by the pool and playing cornhole all day. They want to win.
What's it like as a parent? Like you said, you kind of have to tailor your own summer around your kids and their activities, even more so at this kind of level where you're talking, high level baseball in terms of this age group. Any thoughts to doing anything differently, or has this kind of become your life here the last couple of years every summer?
It's been our life. It's absolutely been our life. Speaking for a lot of families, we usually try to plan a vacation the last week in August because win or lose, we know that that's the week available for people to go travel as a family.
Uh-huh.
But, this really has become our life. We plan around, we don't plan any trips, June, July. And if you lose, then you get online and plan a trip. But this is it.
What's Devin been like this week heading up to it? Is he more nervous than usual, more excited? What's going through the mind of a 14-year-old at this point?
I think all of it. Like I said, this has been his goal. He's been a state champion 3 times, as well as a lot of kids on this team, especially the Northfield boys. They won states as 10s, 13s, and now 14s. So they're focused. He's nervous. He's excited. Like I said, they're in the van. They want to go. They want to be there. They want to play.
Sure. They probably didn't get much sleep last night, right?
Today. Actually, they have. That's been my concern because these boys like to sleep. They're growing, they're eating, and they like to sleep. So we've been trying to make their accommodations as comforting as possible so they do sleep.
Well, that's good. I thought they'd be up at like 5:30 in the morning ready to go.
No, not these kids.
No, they're 14. You probably had to set 3 alarm clocks for them, right?
Well, I did. I actually texted a couple of the boys' parents aren't here yet, so I said, I haven't seen them yet this morning, so I texted them. I said, are you guys up? And they said, yes. So
Nice. We're talking with Karen Sharkey, whose son Devin is on the Atlantic Shore 14-year-old Babe Ruth All-Star team, which is in Pine Bluff, Arkansas this week for the World Series. Karen, what's been the response of the community? We just talked to Bill Rosino, the president of the league, and he said it's just been outstanding. You guys had to raise a lot of money in a short amount of time to get these boys out there. How impressed are you with the local community and business owners and what they've done to step up and help you guys out?
There's really no words. I never in a million years thought that in 5-6 days we would have raised $20,000. It's just people you don't know, people donated $10. I mean, kids went online to GoFundMe and put their own name to support the team. It's just been amazing of the turnout from Upper Ocean City, Atlantic City. Every one of these kids the communities has just stepped up. It's been unreal.
Who's taking the most pictures out of all the moms?
Jim Rich. Jim Rich is our team photographer.
Oh, Team Dad coming through with the photos. All right.
Team Dad. Team Dad, Jim Rich. We have another team mom, Mary Hoops, is laundry mom. She's going to gather the uniforms every night and be in charge of laundry. We have one of the dads bought cornhole, actually packed it in the van to bring here so they can play cornhole every night. Each parent really is playing a part. Who's going to Gatorade run? Who's going to go grab the kids' power bars? It's everybody's taking a piece of the puzzle. It's great.
How does that all get organized? Do your parents take it upon yourselves to kind of get things organized?
Yes and no. At the parent meeting, they were talking about laundry, and we had the volunteer, Mary Hoops.
Which is always a big concern with a group of 14-year-olds.
Exactly, because you have to put your names and numbers in every article of clothing, and then they all get washed. But we have 2 sets of uniforms, so it's a little bit easier.
Mm.
But no, one of the kids whose parents isn't here need a drink, so we went out and loaded his refrigerator with Gatorade. So it's just everybody's kind of seeing what they need and going to get it. We needed chairs for the pool yesterday. There's not enough chairs at the pool. So I ran to Walmart and got 12 chairs.
There you go. I guess the other people at the hotel are kind of like, hey, what's going on here? There's all these 14-year-old boys running around.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We're talking with Karen Sharkey, mom of Devin, of the Atlantic Shore Baseball All-Star team. The 14-year-olds are in Arkansas for the World Series this week. Karen, just talk a little bit about this experience and what it means to you and your family and your son. And it's got to be such a great thing to go through this summer. I'm sure, in a few years, going to look back and, reminisce about all the photos and the videos and everything, and really got to be a special time in your life.
Absolutely. Most of the kids in this team are my family. I mean, you spend so much time with them all. You really do. This is our summer, and each one of these kids is technically, 13 of my kids. I have Devin, and then I have the other 13. We'll talk about this for a really long time. It's just an amazing run. The coaches are absolutely phenomenal. Geiger, Foreman, we would not be here without them. My son talks about all the time. We would not be here without this coaching staff. They're the same purpose as us. They want to win. It's not about the burgers across the street. They're constantly thinking game plans. They're going to go watch other teams play. They're not just here for a vacation. They are here for a purpose too. So it's definitely something we'll live forever.
Give us a little bit of inside information here. Who's like the biggest character on the team jokester?
I don't know. They all gel so well together that they all joke. I can't actually pick a jokester. Isn't that funny? They're all jokesters.
Yeah, I was out there last Sunday night at the
video in a minivan. In the minivan, they made a YouTube video of themselves or something.
Oh, really? I was out there last Sunday in Summers Point checking out some of their practice, and it seemed like a real nice group of kids. What's it like getting to know them, their personalities, their parents? It's got to be kind of a cool thing to be involved with so many people. People who have kids, they have the small circle of friends, but here it is. Your son has 13 other kind of best friends going on at this time.
Correct. Most of the parents and the kids in this team I have known for many, many years. There's about 5 or 6 that I've just met in the last couple of years. Again, everyone steps up. The kids just love each other. They really do get along so well, which is such a key part of this ride. They really do. They just love each other. I mean, for lack of a better word. The parents, again, they're just great. It's a great group. We all have the same mindset, or else we wouldn't be here. So we all have that commonality of being the same mindset of this goal for this team.
Are you surprised at all that it's come down to this? I mean, like you said, these guys, this has been their goal all along. But as you're going through, you play so many tough games, and has it sunk in yet that you're at this level? You're at the World Series. I know a couple of these Atlantic Shore teams in the past have made it this far, and it maybe takes a few days to understand. Wow, we've really accomplished something great. We're taking on teams from across the country, other nations, and it's got to be just. How do you process all that in the span of a week?
I can process it. I have a hard time explaining to people who are outside the baseball world what an unbelievable goal getting here is. It's hard. Like I said, you have to win districts, then you have to win states, then you have to win regionals, and you're beating hundreds of teams. And the common, even my parents, just to let them understand what this is very hard for the common person to understand how awesome it is to be here.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking probably more than 20 games in all those tournaments, and that's just the postseason. You know, these kids have all played a regular season since April.
Yeah.
And so it's been a long 4 or 5 months of baseball for you guys.
It has been, but I love it. It's my life. And I have 2 other boys that play baseball, so I have no life.
You're the quintessential baseball mom, right?
And they're all here in Pine Bluff, the 5 of us. So.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Well, good luck out there in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Thanks for taking a few minutes, and we're all rooting for the boys back home, so hopefully they can bring home the national championship.
Thank you very much, and again, thank you to the community, and thank you to our coaches and Bill Rosino and everyone. It's been great.
No problem. Good luck out there, Karen. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, that was Karen Sharkey. She's the mom of Devin Sharkey, one of the boys there on the Atlantic Shore Babe Ruth 14-year-old All-Star team, which is out in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. They're going to be getting going with pool play starting today, their first game against California.